Okay, as you can see, I am ready to put the skates on. So I'm going to just do one skate just as a demo here. So I got my goalie pants on here, and you don't need these. You can just use some shorts and just your skin. I kind of like having something between my skin and the goalie straps. So I'll go ahead and put the skate on, be just like you do. I've got some pretty heavy socks on. It just works good for me. You might want to use some athletic type, fairly thick socks. So I'm going to go ahead and lace these up. And I like to get the skates on really tight. They're probably a little bit big for me, but they're very comfortable. So I'm going to go ahead and lace these up. I'm not going to do a perfect job here, just for demonstration purposes. So I can show you how I put the toe laces on, toe ties, whatever you want to call them. Alright, we got them pretty tight now. Pull your bow out quite a ways like that. Alright, put the pad out in front of you like this. You've got the laces here. The way I do it is I just run them through the holes twice. So once around again. Then you don't have to tie them back here, and put the screws back in, and that'll hold the laces in place like that, and they don't move. So you won't have to tie them together. Just leave them so they're sort of parallel to each other like that, with no knot down here. Put the pad out in front of you. Now the way I do it is, the skate has a cutout right here in the front. So what I'll do is take the outer lace and run it through this cutout. Just like that. Take the inner lace, run it through on the other side, same way, just like this. Okay, then you pull it through like this. Okay, now you've got the two ties, they're running parallel to each other, they're not crossed over at all. Going through the skates, pull it back, and you'll see the pad just comes right back up. Lift it up a little bit so it's right against the boot and not against the wheel. Okay, pull the strings tight all the way around the back of the skate, just below the boot. Cross it over. Bring it up to the top of the skate. Put it in the center of your skate laces. Tie a half knot. Tie it real tight, like that. Real tight. Make it into a bow just like you're tying your shoelaces. Just like that. Make sure that's really tight because you don't want it to come loose during the game. There's nothing worse than having a toe lace come loose and it gets jammed up in your wheels and you can't move. Okay, what I always do is I'll take the skate lace now and do like a half knot over the top of it, just to hold it in place, just in case. Don't make it too tight because then you can't get it off at the end of the game. Just so it's snug. Push the laces back in there. Pull the pad up. Okay, first thing you want to do, of course you're going to have hockey pants on too. First thing you want to do is, hope the camera's going to pick this up, is fasten the thigh protectors here. Okay, first one, it's 2 straps, and then the one closest to the knee, put that in, push that all the way back into your pants. Take the velcro strap and wrap it around your knee, and just, you know, put it to the top of the knees, just so it's kind of snug, but not super tight. Then you want to take the bottom strap and run it right through the cutout in the rear, just below the last, just below, or just in front of the last wheel. Run that up. Buckle this up. You want this pretty tight, so it doesn't have to be super tight, but yeah, that's pretty good, just like that. I hope you can see this. Put it through the buckle, wrap it around, and then run it through the half of the buckle again. All right, so it's like that. Okay, and the bottom strap, put that on. Now you don't want this one too tight. You want it kind of snug. Okay, pull it back a little bit. See, there's a little bit of play in it. That's about right for me anyhow. You might want something different. Okay, the next strap is the top one. Some pads have 3, this one only has 2. This one is something that you want loose. Best way to do it is to stand up straight, pull this back so it's just a little bit tight. Just like that, okay? And you're standing up. So it doesn't restrict your movement. So then you sit back down, you're going to see that it's loose like this. But if you put your leg out straight, it's going to be snugger like that. Snugger, is that a word? Okay. Top one, these, you can get these straps pre-positioned so you don't have to adjust them once you get it right. See how loose that is? Okay, then you've got the very top strap, which is even looser yet. And that one's really loose. You want it loose because when you go down, you don't want it digging into your leg. So as you go down like this one is going to hold the pad on, but yet it's going to have enough movement in it that it rotates it up on the top part of your leg. Well, it keeps it's totally secured down here so it can't slip off. It's really, really tied to your skate boot like really well. But it does rotate up here, along with your leg does too. So that's the way I do it. These are round toe laces. They're like just for boots. I think they're 72 inches by 1/8 inch. Come in different colors, and that's the way I would do it. And you can check this by just giving each wheel tested to make sure that there's nothing binding. And they all should be free, especially you're interested in the front wheel right here. And then you're all set. So then you got the pad on, then you put the other one on, and that's it. So this works for me. You might want to do it a little different way, but that's what I found works the best.